Hey there everyone, welcome back to GameVine, and I gotta go Choo Choo because we are reviewing Station Masters from Calliope Games. Let's do it. All aboard onto this review. Now, this is a review copy, so I do want to have that as a disclaimer. Thank you so much, Calliope, for your support. You help us grow, and really do appreciate that. So, with that being said, this game is going to get a score on its merits. Now, this isn't a spectacular theme, in my opinion. Actually, when I seen the cover, I was like, oof. So, now upon doing my research, I seen that this is a revamping of a game of the same name, and it has been tweaked just a little bit, and the art has been exceptionally changed. So and when you open the box and you see all the cards, well, then it starts to draw me in because I see the pieces. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm interested now. So let me tell you. And Station Master is a game where you're kind of gambling or trying to crunch the numbers and put your passengers on the locomotive and build out the cards to get the most scores to be the best Station Master when you're sending the passengers off to their destinations. So without further ado, let me show you what I'm talking about when I said, ooh, I'm interested when it comes to production. I'll show you what's in the box, and then I'll show you how to play and give this game a grade. Let's go. Okay, so here's what you get in the box of Station Master. So it's a lot of cards, quality cards, and they are linen finish and thick, and the art on them, BM trains mostly, are really nice. So we're going to move over to the more exciting parts, and that are these unique little betting counters, and they are well produced, heavy, chunky, nicely painted. The numbers on them are very clear, and these boots right here were made for betting, and that's just what they'll do. And all the pieces here, all unique, bright colors. Not one of them do I think is a bad choice of colors. They all look nice, and I love all the shapes. So now let me show you how to play this game. Okay, so I have it set up for a 3-person game. The hats. Now, you're going to put out locomotives equal to the number of players, or 3 in a 2-player game. You're going to give everybody 3 cards in the Station Master deck and 1 depot card. And of course, their little betting tokens, and you're ready to go. On your turn, you're either going to be assigning a passenger, or you're going to be playing a Station Master card, and then draw a new one from the deck right after. So up in the left corner here, the blue number, that's how many train cars can be on it before the train leaves and scores, and that's also how many passengers that can be on it. Now you put them face down because you keep them secret, and once all the trading cards are on the locomotive, like I said, it scores. But let's talk about some of the cards. There are some special cards, like this one right here. Add the caboose to the train and complete it immediately scores the train. Now, not always will this train score when the number of cars are met, but when you play a train, you'll play it on the locomotive like this, and then now this is worth 2 points. Now somebody else can come along and play a card that's worth -5 points. Now this train is worth -3, but let's try to put it back in the positive. So it's got +2 at the moment, and let's say the hat and the purple are fighting over this, and this guy wants to get in here, but we're going to throw another one of those here. So now there's only one more card that is needed to complete this train, and we're going to do booyah. So now this train is completed, and we send it off in the day. So we're going to be scoring. Now this is where the passenger tokens, you're going to be multiplying the number of the train points, and each person that put a passenger in the train will be scoring. The blue guy's got 3, so he's going to multiply, let's see, 7 basically by 3. Give them 21 points for that train. He also, purple with 1 token, does get the same amount, and the boot only gets 7 points. Now once this goes and goes wherever it's going to go, Hogwarts, who knows, then you play another locomotive and you keep doing this. Now you'll continue to play cards, play passengers until the locomotive deck is empty, and then who has the most points after that is all done and all the trains have left the station is the winner. There are depot cards here. You add a depot card to a train. Basically, it's going to do different things, and you're going to be able to score passengers twice. And there are other special cards that I really didn't go over. I'll go over one more. Take one of the rail cards from the top 3 discard pile and immediately play it on any train. So you're going to have different kind of flair cards, but essentially the meat and potatoes is in the betting and the card play that you're going to be putting on the train. So now let me give this game a grade and tell you what I think. Let's go. So that is Station Master. Now I'm giving this game a 73. I was impressed with this. It's a solid game. Like I said, the cover of the box kind of threw me off for a bit, but then I opened it and I seen the manual. I was like, ooh, these trains look really cool. I'm not into trains, so that's saying something. That this still intrigued me. The wooden pieces, even though you don't really need the elaborate nature of them. They're there and you can kind of play around with them as you're, watching people do their moves. And I like that. I like overproduction, even if it's just the pieces that you're putting on cards and going back and forth with them. Being said, just putting the number crunchy together, that is super fun. I played this a couple times when I finished the first playthrough because I wanted to see how I can maximize my score. So go into this with that mindset, but it can be mastered and maximized, so you can kind of add more difficulty and depth to this by trying to actually do different strategies. Now I think this game scales upward much better than a lower scaled game. A 2-player game was fun, but a 3-player game was even more fun, and I haven't played any higher than that, but I would guess that it gets even better because people are playing their little tokens and you're really trying to compete with more people, and I think that would be way more fun. But I'll have to let you know that in the future. So essentially, who am I recommending this for? Anybody who likes simple card games and likes to do math on the fly. If you're a numbers person and you like to play cards and you like little wooden bits that are pretty decent, again, I was surprised on that, then I recommend this for you. And if you're a train person, the theme is decent, so you'll have fun with that because they do have all the names of the cards, and it's pretty neat. So that is what I think of this game. And thank you so much again, Calliope, for your support. And thank you so much, Fine Nation, for watching today's review. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe. Then click dislike if you don't like the video. And let me know why in the comments below so I can improve. But until next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day. And a great time with all your play. I'm out of here, guys. Choo choo! Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.